Oh, you have. Hello, Shredder here. Welcome to Lethal Company. In this video, I'll be risking my life for 100 days by collecting junk in abandoned buildings, which might also be home to some local wildlife. There are 8 moons to collect junk from, and I'll be spending 12 days on each moon, but 14 days on the last 2. I do this to sell said junk to a faceless company in order to meet the company's quota within 3 days. And if I meet the quota, I get to do it all again, but with a higher quota. And if I fail, well, we'll worry about that when it happens.
As you have not met the profit.
So with that, let's begin. Day 1. Moon Experimentation. This is the default moon and the first moon on the list, and I start with nothing except for my 4 inventory slots. The first day was simple. I went in, collected a few items, such as this flask and this light bulb that might be radioactive. Also, side note, when picking up a larger item, you might have to two-hand it, although this blocks you from switching or picking up any other item unless you drop it. And with that, ends day 1. Day 2. I find out there's a store, and buy a flashlight since it is quite dark inside, which is then delivered to me by this dropship once I confirm my order. I enter the building and just struggle to find anything. That was a bracken, one of the many creatures that live in the facility. According to the bestiary on the terminal, they are lone hunters and quickly backs off when confronted or seen. However, they are also known to up their hostility when either cornered or simply watched for a little while. Just one of the many fun things inside the facility. Day 3. I sell all my collected items earlier due to fear of losing them all. The amount you receive when selling actually changes with each passing day, starting at 33%, then 53%, 77%, and finally 100% on the last day. In this game, if you die, you lose all your stuff, making you decide whether to risk it by saving and selling everything on the final day, or safely sell early in fear of losing everything. Which I did. I then go back and collect a large axle, a key, a flask, and an engine I found lying on the ground, which gives me more than enough to meet the quota. Overall, pretty good so far. Day 4. I collected an axle and nothing else, because the building is always randomly generated and I got a building with only dead ends. And nothing else. Day 5. And I'm gone by. The Thumper. This is a creature with only 2 front legs that completely lacks hearing, and its best means of survival is to leave its line of sight. However, when they lose sight of you, they sometimes stick around to investigate the area. And for me, that was at the main entrance. It's still there. So the monster was basically soft-locking me out of the facility. Also, fun fact, when an entity is at the door or the main entrance, it will say near activity detected, which I chose to ignore. Anyway, due to this situation, my only option was to outmaneuver it. And I'm going. There's a door. And I'm gone. Fun fact, there is not only one entrance into the building. These exits, called fire exits, have randomly generated placements in the building, except on the outside, where they always remain in the exact same spot. And thanks to these exits, I can now go into the building and search for scrap. Oh, it's right there. Which I found none of, and due to being critically injured, I decided to leave before I died. Day 6. I collected a stone wheel, along with a flask, with no problems whatsoever. Oh, something popped up. Alert, drop your metallic items now. Respect. One thing I forgot to mention is that this planet's weather can kill you. There are a total of 5 weather conditions. Foggy, which covers the entire area in a thick fog, making it impossible to see anything. Flooded, which starts with small puddles and later raises water levels. Eclipsed, which is considered the worst weather condition, as it immediately spawns nighttime entities, as well as increases the spawn rate for all entities inside the building. Rainy, which creates mud quicksand. You've got to be kidding me. In the one I got, Stormy. This one causes rain but makes no quicksand, and has lightning strikes, which, as you saw, can strike you if you're holding a metal item. But anyway, due to me losing everything, since I died, I did not meet the quota, and now I will be penalized.
As you have not met the profit quota, your performance has been deemed below standard. Welcome to our disciplinary process.
Which is, to be quite literal, fired. Day 7. Okay, bye. That was a snare flea, a creature that stays attached to the ceiling and falls down to suffocate them. But anyway, due to me finding nothing, I decide to leave. And I'm gone! This is an eyeless dog. Oh! One of the many outside and nighttime entities. Basically, if they hear anything, they attack that vicinity. Day 8. I went in and collected an engine and an axle, though I had to leave early due to the fact that the outside was being flooded. Day 9. I find an air horn, a large bolt, and a cash register. I then head back to the company building, sell everything, and successfully make the quota. Day 10. I find a large axle, completely miss the cooking tray, and a dustpan, along with many other things. I also decide to play it safe and sell everything early. Day 11. I collect a key, a metal sheet, and a bolt, and then I leave so that I don't die from drowning. Day 12. Oh. The hoarding bug. They seek out objects for their nest, which they will protect, and according to the terminal, have a 0% danger level. And with the knowledge of knowing that their nest have scrap, my plan was to simply just grab and go. Bug. Found it, it's mine. And I'm running. I can't see anything. And I'm dead. I will admit that the terminal did say they were somewhat of a threat. Day 13. Moon Assurance. This one has a farther walking distance to the facility's entrance, which I couldn't find. But I did find the fire exit. I found a yield sign and a mysterious blinking object. Which is also referred to as a landmine. One of 3 map hazards inside the building. Day 14. I collected a key, a flashbang, a steering wheel, an engine, and a cooking pan. So overall, pretty good. Well, it's time to go. That was an Earth Leviathan. They are the largest creature in the game and attack the player based on sound similar to the eyeless dog. You can tell when they're about to attack based on the rumbling and by the small dirt cloud starting to form. But anyway, I get all my items onto this ship and sell them off early. Day 15. I collect a flask, another flask, a jar of pickles, and some bottles. Though I wasn't able to find anything else around the facility. We'll worry about him later. I go back to the company, sell everything I've collected, and head back for day 16. I upgrade my flashlight so I can see better, and head into the building collecting some bottles, an engine, and meet the second map hazard, the turret. They target you when you enter their red line of sight, although they fire roughly a few seconds after they spot someone. I then spot a present, which gives you a random scrap item. Mine was a phone. I also found one more thing in here. What was that? Alright, swell, time to go. Did it just steal my flashlight? Anyway, I proceed to drop off all my items and head back inside to collect more. Cool. Day 17. Something interesting and rare happens. The interior changed. What just happened? This is the mansion interior for the later moons Ren and Dine, and according to the wiki, have less than a 1% chance of happening, specifically on this moon. Anyway, I continue my scrap search, collecting a key and some bottles. Oh. Wait, come back, I just want to talk to you, I just want to talk, come on! Where are you going? Where did he go? I guess I'll just take this and go then. I also find one more piece of scrap outside of the building. That is a beehive, or according to the terminal, also referred to as circuit bees. This is the only scrap that can be found outside of the building, though it is guarded by bees. The best way to grab the hive is to lure them out and then circle around. Ooh, I got it. I don't have it. Day 18. I find a laser pointer, some bottles, and a bell, as well as death. Oh. Day 19. I decided to ignore the halt warning and head back into Assurance. Collecting a brush, a key, another key, an engine, and some bottles, as well as a glitched out bird. I may not be a marine biologist, but I think the bird's dying. And I leave, though the problem was that today was the quota deadline, so I cannot sell any of this stuff.
As you have not met the profit quota,
Day 20. I find a mug, some bottles, an engine, and leave before I drown. On day 21, I find a cooking pan, a whoopee cushion, and a magnifying glass, luckily all in the same room. What was that? I forgot to mention this, but lightning strikes can still kill you if you're too close to it. Day 22. Quicksand. You've got to be kidding me. Day 23. I find a big bolt along with a treasure room full of stuff. I then go back to the company to sell all my stuff, and for the first time, make quota early. Day 24. I find an axle, along with a funny looking mask. It says I can wear it. Why can't I wear it? I'm holding the left mouse button. Okay, there we go. Side note, if you wish to live longer, do not put on the mask. Day 25. Moon Vow. I once again struggle to find the building. And once I do find it, I somehow struggle to find the door. Oh, there it is. Inside I find an engine, a stop sign. Oh. Along with a bracken. As well as this. Well, due to that, I think I'm gonna go the other way. I then grab a metal sheet and head off. Day 26. I found a whoopee cushion, a stop sign, another whoopee cushion, and a bug. Come on, where are you going? I just want to talk. I just want to talk. Okay, I got him. And with that, I leave. Day 27. Oh, where did you come from? The forest giant. These behemoths eat anything that moves and can see across long distances. It's best to stay low and use cover. Anyway, day 28. I find a flask, bottles, an engine, and one more thing. Yeah, I can grab that. And I'm out of here. Ow, ow. I almost had it. Day 29. I acquire a cooking pan and something else. Asphyxiation. Oh, something fell on me. I think I'm dead. Well, time for me to leave. And with that, I left. Day 30. The fog. I cannot see anything. It turns out it's much more difficult to see when your vision is obstructed. Oh, I'm falling. And now I'm in the water. And now I'm drowning. Day 31. Yeah, I can grab that. Alright, gotta go. Close the door. They're in. No. I almost had it. Day 32. I obtained some bottles, a phone, and nothing else because there were only dead ends in the building. Yeah, I'm not going that way. Day 33. I grab an axle, a yield sign, and a chemical jug. Wonderful. Oh. And I'm falling. I live. By the way, the bridge collapses based on player weight, so be wary of that. I then sell everything.
You're what keeps the company happy.
And successfully meet the quota. Day 34. I collected a plastic fish and a toy cube. Extraordinary, I know. Day 35. I collected a toy robot, a jug, along with a remote. Hello? That is a coil head, a creature that moves when you don't look at it. I think it moves if I don't look. Now it's time to leave backwards. I missed. Day 36. I grab a toy robot, along with an axle, a key, a brush, and a cube. Well, time to go the other way. Hopefully with all of this, I might be able to succeed in meeting the quota. Where did you come from? I didn't even hear you. I did not make the quota.
As you have not met the profit quota,
Day 37. Moon offense. I found an engine, a remote, an axle, along with a bolt, and another axle. Overall, pretty good on the first day. Day 38. Due to the eclipse, there were monsters outside, making it difficult to get to the entrance. Day 39. Another eclipse. He looks like he's having fun. Along with a few more monsters. Oh, just gonna ignore him. You don't see me. What was that? Back, I say. Uh-oh. That was a baboon hawk. As lone scouts, baboon hawks are generally timid and won't attack unless provoked. In greater numbers, they can become a great danger. So if the forest giant wasn't there, I would have been fine. Anyway, day 40. I found an axle, sheet metal, and a thumper. Alright, time to go. Oh shoot, wrong way. Come on! Drats. Day 41. Another eclipse. Well, I'm leaving. As well as another thumper. Well, time to go the other way. And of course, there was nothing over there. I think he sees me. Yeah, he sees me. Attempt number 2. Attempt number 3. This time, I had a plan. And that was to run away. And that's a dead end. I then come across a door, which inside I find sheet metal and an apparatus that was powering the building. Now all I have to do is get back to the ship. Oh, you have to be kidding me. Day 42. I have no money for a flashlight, so once again, I go in blind. I found a metal sheet, another metal sheet, and a landmine. Well, not that way. I then go back to the company, sell everything, and shockingly, don't have enough to meet the quota.
As you have not met the profit quota, your
Day 43. I found a present, which when open, gifted me with a metal sheet, along with bottles, a bolt, a stop sign, and an air horn. Pretty good overall. Great. Day 44. I collected an axle, teeth, a metal sheet, and an engine stuck inside a fan. I then bring everything back to the ship and head in for round 2. Sadly, I could not find anything. I then sell everything early and make the quota. Day 45. I found an axle, tea kettle, a bolt, and a turret. Okay, that was great. Day 46. I find a stop sign in the room with the apparatus, along with another turret. And time to go. Day 47. I found a stop sign, a bolt, and the fire exit. It's diagonally across the main entrance, but above the cliff walls. And with nowhere else to explore, I head back inside. And time to run. I then find an axle and leave the moon. Day 48. I collect a metal sheet, another metal sheet, a bolt, a cube, another bolt, and a fish. I then sell everything and make double the quota. Definitely one of my best days. Day 49. Moon March. The day was simple. I collect the remote, a fish, a stop sign, and bottles. Day 50. The halfway point. I found bottles and an engine. And I'm running by. As well as a bunker spider. The bunker spider was the only enemy I truly feared. You can tell if a spider is in the building if there are any webs, which is why I left some buildings earlier than expected. Also, according to the game, a kill order has been issued on the spiders. Wish that was true in real life. Day 51. I stumbled upon a flask, an axle. Uh-oh. And stumbled to jump. I missed. Late notice, but do not ring the company bell too many times. Day 52. Oh no. I drown. Day 53. I find the rare scrap item. A gold bar. It's 77 pounds? This has less than a 1% chance of spawning, specifically on this moon, March, as well as... Cool! Day 54. I could not afford a flashlight, so I went in dark, collecting an axle, and finding the fire exit, which is located left before getting to the main entrance. I continued collecting a fish, a bolt, a laser pointer, sell everything, and reach the quota. Day 55. A glitch happens, and I have items from the previous day. Lucky me. So I play it safe, collecting only an axle and a bolt, and then selling it all. Day 56. Lightning. Day 57. Beehive. Yeah, I can grab that. This time, I had an actual plan, which was to buy an inhalant. This item increases the longer you can run. However, the more you inhale it, the more distorted your vision becomes. So with that, I'm off. I have it. I have succeeded. Though it might have been wiser to grab scrap before the hive in order to meet my quota.
As you have not met
Anyway, day 58. I collect a remote and a gift box, which when open, gave me a clown horn, along with an engine. Also, I followed the sleuth bug, hoping to find at least something. But all I found was nothing. Day 59. I found an engine, an axle, and some bottles. And left early because I didn't want to die. Day 60. I found a metal sheet, a bolt, another bolt, and a second fire exit, which is a much more further walk than the original fire exit. Found it, and when coming back, I found a beehive in front of the ship, which made me think whether or not I should risk losing all my items hoping to collect it, or if I should. I have it. I can make it, I can make it, I can make it! Start the ship! And I did it. Nothing to worry about. And with that, I sold everything, met the quota, and made the most amount of money yet. Day 61, I bought my first ship upgrade, the Inverse Teleporter. This allows me to randomly teleport into the building without having to deal with the outside monsters. But before I use the teleporter, I'll first check out the moon, Rend. This is one of the 3 paid moons, needing 550 credits to get to in the first place. And one more thing. The interior has changed. From the default facility catwalks to the mansion that I stumbled upon previously. Besides that, it's pretty much the same. I collect a tea kettle, some funny mask, and other stuff. Just another day in Lethal Company. Day 62. I use the teleporter. Which apparently makes me drop my flashlight. I also found a fire exit, which had a journal entry for a golden planet outside. I then attempted to find my way back to the ship in the blizzard. Uh-oh. Day 63. I find a bolt, some pills, bottles, and a fish, though not enough, so I head back to the mansion. Oh my! This is the Mask or Mask Mimic. They can spawn in 2 ways, by spawning like any other entity, or by a player's actions. That would be finding a mask and putting it on. The mask then kills the player, possesses their body, and then will start hunting down others. This is the only entity that can enter and exit facilities. Anyway, day 64. I found a mask, a hairbrush, and a robot. Oh, drop it, drop it. Wrong item. Day 65. I find a cube, a robot, and then leave early since I kept dying early. Day 66. I find a robot and the building's breaker box. This controls the building's lights. I'm turning that back on. Also, I found an air horn and some bottles. And with that, I sell everything and make the quota. Day 67. I find a mug, an air horn, a cash register, and other items. My screen just changed. Why did my screen just change? I knew it. Ooh, I knew it. Well, dang. Day 68. I find candy, bottles, perfume, and one more thing. The Nutcracker. What the heck are you? Oh, he has a gun. According to the terminal, they guard the house with one tireless eye, which only senses movement. It also uses a double-barrel shotgun, which can't be dropped if you can kill it. Anyway, we move on to day 69. I found a hairdryer, a mug, another hairdryer, a cube, great architecture, and a toy robot. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Day 70. I found a phone, a soda can, and another nutcracker, which gives me the push to leave early. Day 71. I find a brush, a fire exit, which was the same as last time, a soda can, and a room with a toy cube and perfume. Day 72. I was gifted with an eclipse weather condition, so I decided to grab only one item and head off, because I already had so many other items, and not because I was scared. I then make it back with my one item, and decide whether or not I should go back into the building. However, due to some altercations, I decided that it was best to stay here. Thankfully, the door was locked, so everything was fine. Ooh, time to go. You're kidding me. Oh my, I was right there! I was unable to make the quota. Day 73. Moon Dine. Requires 600 credits to land on it, and also has a similar weather condition to that of Ren. I then head toward the main entrance. And end up drowning before I even reach it. Day 74. I head in and find a clown horn, a brush, and a bell, along with one of the locals. Well, this sucks. Day 75. Landmines. A lot of landmines. Why are there so many landmines? I was able to find some bottles and a large axle. Though, I can only carry one, so I go back for the bottles. Well, time to go. I can make it. Never mind. Day 76. I find a coffee mug, a flashbang, another flashbang, a soda can, and another forest giant. Dick. Why is there always one out here? And that's wonderful. Day 77. I drowned and died. Day 78. I drowned and died. Day 79. I don't drown. I then find some bottles and immediately leave due to me dying repeatedly. Day 80. Who the heck is that? Oh, it's coming down. I don't know what this is. What's that? Ooh, that's a knife. Well, time to go. That was a butler. Apparently, they are non-lethal as long as you're in a group. Unless you're alone, then they will stab you. Thankfully, I escaped unharmed, so it's all good. Who the heck was that? Day 81. I couldn't find anything due to poor RNG, along with the butler patrolling the building, as well as the outside monsters walking around the ship. So I leave and sell everything and barely be able to make the quota. Day 82. I drown again. Day 83. I find a perfume bottle, bottles, and some teeth. Day 84. I decided to think for once and not drown in a failed attempt to make it to the building, resulting in me leaving the moon. Also, there were monsters. Well, time to leave. As well as I failed the quota.
As you have not met the profit quota,
Day 85. I collected some scrap. Day 86. I collected one piece of scrap. This was because I was unable to find anything else, and because monsters were stopping me from going back. And I'm leaving. I then sell everything
We need you.
and successfully make the quota. And then head off to the final moon. Day 87. Moon Titan. The most expensive moon to travel to, requiring 700 credits to get to it. Inside, I found a ring, an air horn, and an axle. Dropping item. Well, day 88. I find a brush, a fish, an axle, a toy cube, a painting. Well, that's enough scrap for one day. Day 89. Back in the mansion, I found a robot and a screw. Truly, a well-spent 700 credits. I then go back to the company, and for the first time, reach the quota twice in a row. Day 90. Why is there just a pumpkin growing in the middle of the stairs? I find the fire exit to the left of the main entrance. Inside, I find a key, an air horn, a hairdryer, and a soda can. Day 91. I find a mask, and continue to find more things. Oh. I'm looking. Why are you moving? I'm looking. Oh no. Okay, good, he cannot go through the door. Just another normal day. So with that, I am out of here. Day 92. I find a hairdryer, a bell, a mug, and a turret. And I am leaving. So I move on to the next room. Let me out. Uh-oh. But I couldn't find any scrap. I then head back to the company, sell everything, and make my quota 3 times in a row. Day 93. I'm quite positive that rock was not there before. I find an air horn and see a red light. What was that? Apparently, while it is rare, there is a chance of a spike trap spawning inside the facility, making it the 3rd inside hazard. Day 94. I think the rock has been growing. I enter inside and find a kettle, a ring, and a mask. Ooh. As well as this box creature. Is it just gonna follow me? I'd rather not get shot, so I'm just gonna leave. Though I am curious about what that box thing does. Oh, it's winding up. Ow. Alright, well, I guess I have to leave. Oh, that's a lot of blood. Funny enough, getting shot actually saved my life. This was because, according to the terminal, if you see this jester, you should get out of there before it goes ape. You can't hide from it, just evacuate. So, oddly enough, getting shot was a good outcome. Day 95. Well, looks like the rock's gone. I find a bell, a screw, a mask, and a room full of scrap. Along with a bell. I head back to the company, sell everything, and continue my streak by making quota 4 days in a row. Day 96. I find a brush, as well as the Holy Grail. Also an axle, 2 hair dryers, and a flashbang. Pretty good haul overall. Day 97. Oh, goodbye. I found a mask and 2 lamps, which apparently needs to be held with 2 hands, even though I'm holding it with 1. I'm gonna run away now. And I am fine. Day 98. With my increase in profits, I decide to buy a boombox. Groovy. I found a present. That gave me a fish. I also found bottles, a flashbang, a bracken. Hello, where are you running off to? Time to go, stop running away. And much more. Thankfully, I did not come across any other problems. I'm just gonna ignore that, then head back to the company and sell everything. Oh no. Well, fun fact. If you sell everything and die, you keep none of the profits.
As you have not met the
Day 99. I find a mask, another mask, a screw, and some more items. What was that? Day 100, the final day. I find a can, a whoopee cushion, a magic 7 ball, and a hairdryer, which should give me enough to meet the quota. Dropping the item. Well, great. And that's the end of my 100 days in Lethal Company. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.